I'm Leslie Tita, and I'm co-founder at Pulse. And Pulse is an idea we started up in 2010 in November with some friends back in Cameroon. And what Pulse is basically an online student service platform for university students. Mhm. So, PAUSE is an online student service platform for universities. The very same way here in the US, where every university has a Blackboard or some sort of online student service platform to maintain students and lecturers. We thought of something we could build which could scale to different universities in Africa, but which could be local to the culture. So we thought about bringing up a platform which we call PAUSE, and we identified the market, which is the African market, and basically right now in Africa there are about 624 universities, and a majority of them, I would give it up to 80%, have no form of online student service. So all of these students rely on traditional methods of communication. We also thought of building up a platform which would not only be an online student service platform, but which will have different core functions. Online student service platform, a social network, SMS and online ads, tablet devices. This was like the whole ecosystem at the beginning. And we thought about this and built it up. And as I said earlier, the problems we identified was first the inefficiency of communication channels. Students to date, most in Africa, not only in Cameroon, but Cameroon being our pilot market, still have to go from their houses to notice boards, still have to get information from friends to get any form of information. Let it be announcements from teachers, let it be their results, let it be anything that has to do with their education. They still have to do it physically. But today we're in 2011, and to believe that in 2011 we don't have the capability to build up something, we thought wise that we'll be able to find a solution to that. And that's how we came up with the idea, Pulse. So what's our solution? Basically, our solution is to bring up this platform, which is in the cloud, and enable any university, mostly universities in sub-Saharan Africa, who don't have the means to get an online student service platform for their university. So we have this thing in the cloud where University A, University B, University C can communicate. Simply, I give a simple use case. Say Professor X, Professor Kamga, wants to announce to students he won't be coming to class tomorrow. Oh, no, that's not a good example. Let's say he wants to announce to students that Monday they'll have a surprise test, or Monday they should come with the assignment. What happens today, as of 2011? He'll have to call either a secretary at school or call one of the head class to ask the head class to announce to students. And this head class announced to one or two students, then this one or two students announced to the others, and spreads. Now that process can take as long as 3 days. And we have people who at the end don't get this information. So what Pulse does is this. The lecturer has the information, sends this information through a text message, through a special number, which is our shortcode number. And that shortcode number just sends and dispatches this information to all the students. This is no magic. It's something which many different companies use as SMS dispatch. But in this case, we decided to use it in the educational sense. So any university, any professor who wants to announce to students, first the students have to be on the platform. He sends the message to a special number. Then the platform is in charge of dispatching this information to the other students. Now, basically, this is the model is something which we consider universities as circles, social circles, as Google will call it. And in each social circle, which is the entity is a university, there are sub-circles, which is a group which can be Economics 101, which contains students studying Economics 101. And in Economics 101, we have students in first, second, third year a student in third year who didn't pass in first year is in a special circle in its own, like in a special group. And the way we build it up in Pulse is we have the ability to get these people all around and put them in different social circles, so that on the platform, once they come on the platform, they have just information which is specific to them. So, okay. So question we thought about while building is, Pulse looks really complicated for an average university lecturer, and looks really complicated for an average student. Why should he be going on such a platform to have this information? Then we thought about ourselves. We said, is it because it's complicated that we don't need to go ahead? And this image simply illustrates the fact. We designed it sometime last year when in Cameroon, IS Sonel, which is an electrical company which provides electricity, have rampant shortages. And so students have to come in the open space, like under the lamps, to read. And that's the solution, that's the situation today in Africa. But we thought about ourselves not to complain about that, but to find a solution to this. Example, students are in this kind of a situation where they have no electricity. But we have in Africa today 400 million users who have cell phones, and that's about half the population of Africa. So we have about 90% of university students have a mobile phone. If we thought about ourselves, if we're able to galvanize on that and use that as a tool to enable lecturers quickly and efficiently send information to students, that will really be a catch. Okay. So another question is, we thought about how will Pulse make money? It's cool to build up a high-end kind of a solution, but we thought about building a solution which will really be affordable to universities, because we don't want to end up in the sense where an average online student service platform costs $15,000 a year. This is the case of Xbera, which provides online student services here in the US, and an average license for that is $15,000. We decided to bring it low. And how will Pulse make money? First, we have the licensing, which is, we estimate to $1,200 a year for the university. That is 10,000 students. We have our ecosystem, which is, first, we have the platform, then we have tablets. We have tablets which we expect to roll in the platform. And these tablets, we will be retailing them to universities at $80. Now you might ask yourself, how do we get tablets at $80? Well, this tablet I have in my hand is something I ordered from China, which costs $55 bulk price. And ordering 1,000 pieces, you have it at that price. So our idea is, we create a platform which is online. We supply this to the universities, retailing them as cheap as we get them, as $80 to the students, so that they are able to connect on our platform using these tablets. So this is a part of how we're going to make money. We also have the licensing, also have SMS ads, because for each notification that a lecturer sends out, what we want to do is to attach some sort of an intelligent advertisement at the end of the message, so as to sustain the SMS cost, because SMS cost today, which is, as the previous panelist said, AgroHubs, they use SMS. But the SMS technology costs really expensive, and the burn rate per month for an average startup of our own can go as far as $600 just for that, without no money. And so there's a need that we find a way to bring out the money, and that's what we thought about the SMS ads. I also have the marketplace, apps marketplace, which we expect by the time we mature up and have our technology out to create an app, because if you deliver this tablets to students, then there's a need that we have to be able to distribute apps. What's cool is that this year Google organized an apps challenge and asked a lot of developers down in Africa to develop apps. But now when these developers will develop these apps, they have no way to market it, because Google tablets, iPads cost averagely around $300 to $500. Some go as high as $800. Students don't have this kind of money. And so our model with an $80 tablet, which comes from China, fortunately, will enable the students not only to purchase these apps, but to use them. So now, our milestones and how we expect to go ahead with this platform. We are on right now at the first stage. That is, we have had the alpha beta of this platform, and once we had that, the next stages we expect to roll out is first the beta phase, which is the 1st of August. So at this time, right now, we are working on releasing the beta platform of this platform, so that users could be able to test it and give us feedback. The next, we go on to start up a pilot project down in October. At this point in time, we have University of Buea, we have yesterday